I live in Noxit. We're 60 miles away from Prudhoe Bay, 130 miles out of Barrow. At night, as a community health aide, I would have to be on call, and I would have to start responding many times to help people who were having difficulty in breathing. On nights when there were multiple flares occurring, those were nights I would have to come out and work to help people breathe. In 1985, I had one patient who had asthma. When I came back from the University of Washington in 1991, all of a sudden there were 35 people that were starting to use medications to treat asthma. When I left community health aiding in 2000, there were 75 people that were using medications to treat breathing difficulties on a regular basis. And this is what drove me to participating in community meetings and presenting our concerns. We also have increased problems with thyroid disorders. There's increased problems with heart disease, diabetes, and other healthcare problems. When we planned for Alpine, we planned for 14 acres of impact. We planned that this was going to be an isolated area, and when we were planning for 14 acres, that doesn't seem so bad. But within 5 years, that development site grew into over 200 acres.
In summertime in our camp, caribous, all kinds of birds. But this summer, they're not happy. There's, they don't make noise, even the birds, even the squirrels. They look sad, I don't know why. And my grandson get a caribou, and looks like he got a disease right in the head.
Umiat was one of the first oil development sites, and with that came information to our community that our traditional resources were being contaminated. We noted that there were PCB and DDT found in the fish. The species is the Tiktaalik, it's the lingcod. The large herds have not migrated through our community for 10 years. There are communities nearby us that are starting to feel these same changes. Atkasuk, Anaktuvik, and Kaktovik are seeing the haze that is developed with the oil and gas emissions that are occurring. The yellow haze can be seen for miles and miles. Tons and tons of particles are emitted every day with these infrastructure and development. This is why we communicate about our concerns in our community.